Hello,
Ray
everybody.
said the
We
Grand
are
Plan made her
going.
do it, huh? Jeez, kinda preachy. Keep it in the monastery.
I'm gonna, just keep on. And I'm not gonna be talking for most of this just because, I don't really see a point to. And it seems every time I talk, everybody leaves. Hope that everybody enjoys this, though. And we will get to it now.
Ready to wait on your command. No target. Don't just shoot in the thin air. I'm the one you need to worry about. I'm at it.
Back in business.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Let's say when.
Walk on over there, huh?
Replenishing my fire.
What ammo there, Commander? I can help you whip something up. sure do go through ammo, don't you? Not to worry. We can always craft us more. Sure. Anyway. Sure.
The sovereign provides, the system provides. Prudence, appreciate if you cleared out. It's over there? Malcontent! Liquor!
Medical pack, out!
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Prisoner 34989-393.
You still upright over there? Hey, we got a distraction for you. Over here. Free hole in the head.
Thank you for saving me. I wish I could return your kindness in some capacity, but I left everything behind when I fled. Though you're most welcome to my old Protectorate equipment on that ledge. I won't require any of it from here on out. The commander of the base to the east, Brigadier Montelli, has gone mad. He claims his actions are in the name of the Sovereign, but nothing. My partner and I are loyal subjects of the Protectorate, but we were forced to flee after pointing out the obvious. Is everyone so oblivious that they can't see what is going on? Unfortunately so. Although this must be the first time. It's only temporary, though. I know the Sovereign will soon put it right. I was to meet my partner in a cave to the northwest of here. We were going to hide until the... Once I stop shaking, I'll continue on my...
Some moral grace, make them buy our corporate ways, convince them and increase your sway, make them do what we say. I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rivals. Suppose I can't outdo or outthink the Vasters. She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
my corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time had come to an end. Auntie quickly penned an invoice for her time. And smiling, she said,
This is how you climb. There's no such thing as free advice, dear.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice. Building a better Eden, where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive? As a Protectorate subject considering a better life with Auntie's Choice, you might be wondering, what's in it for me exactly?
Why, everything! Risks with rewards, ambition without limits, food with flavor.
Captain, have we truly certified that all of our midst are suited for this mission? It would be most disheartening were any of us bear reservations.
If you take issue with my presence, speak plainly. My loved one's deeds bear no influence on my own.
Your loved ones, Juan? Once a loved one of mine became a traitor, I would no longer refer to them thusly. Unless you still harbor feelings.
Enough! Your sniping discredits you both. Wardens must speak through action. Move out!
Huh. Seen these before.
And you'll find a growing population.
It's a Protectorate vestige, which means none of their troops made it out alive. If we want in, we'll need to gather all their armorial IDs.
You'll have months to acquire the skills and know-how our hungry and ambitious populace have mastered over a lifetime.
Now, upward and onward. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Only the Protectorate possesses the advanced technology. That's why we are all happy and contented, and others are not.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation, stymies untoward inclinations, and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law. Next up.
Now listen to this.
Looks like a fight. This thing's got a mean freak.
Tale of those war-bred monstrosities, but this facility is overrun. We must pull back. Return with no less than a support battery.
Wardens do not retreat, nor take any ignoble action. I shall excuse your cowardice by way of shock. Whether we are destined to succeed or die, we shall do what is required of us. We will not falter. Marchand, make a duplicate of our field recording, in the event we don't survive.
Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists. Advertising. Our recreant reclamation and artificial additive. The stamen of a typical Arcadia. Say, you've got your alien planting corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
You're a rugged, spacefaring frontiers person type. Try it, despite the countless voices screaming in your head not to.
Oh, it's like sour milk and expired medicine. And despite this balefully rebarbative mouthfeel, I feel great!
Let me handle
Everyone
this.
knows so to taste. That's how you know it's working.
Nannerfish roast village elixir.
Ready to wait on your command. I'm the one you need to worry about. Over here, Reholt.
We begin. Right. Moving on. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Commander.
The gunfire has ceased. The gunfire has ceased. Is there any way Ames and Marchand could... I'm sorry, Ames. They died in the service of the Protector. Stop. Breathe. Then we shall press on. You surprise me. We cannot complete this mission and yet live. And should we live to see it through, your wife shall meet her end. Yet your resolve remains unshaken. Any less would disgrace the Sovereign. Disgrace us all.
See? That wasn't so bad.
We shall press on and see this mission to its completion. That noise doesn't sound like... Oh, blast! Hand me my rifle!
Nothing was ever simple. Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Up too, but I'm not ready.
Pop in my claw. It's me. You get the claw.
Ain't recharged.
No rest here, thanks.
I'd like to have a word with whoever's in charge of maintenance around here. Right after we deal with these rats. Let's take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Finally. Anything else the universe wants to throw at us while we're here? Yeah.
Trial by fire was a natural, and he quickly learned to make a red hot deal without getting burned. He was unscrupulous, and he quickly rose. When you do your business, raise a third, and then you can go. Buy low to sell high, your profit low. You cut the cost, you raise your prices, profit soar. The joy is it fair? Oh, you know it well. Make an antique proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, Captain, let's go! Let's change it up now. Now he's a winsome man with a charm.
best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice is all about choice. From 15 different kinds of fresh from frozen meats, to canned animals, vegetables, and minerals, to vodka in every color of the rainbow, and then some. Auntie works hard to make sure you have more variety than you could ever want or hope to want. You deserve that choice. You deserve Auntie's Choice. And now, back to it. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Every last bit of my wage, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I save is intended for you. Although cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine. Someday perhaps I'll own too. For now I'll take
This is Juan. I have suffered grievous wounds. At least one of my lungs meets the open air. LaRue fell swiftly. Screamed for me to help, but if I had remained to aid her, the mission would be at its end. A mission which is well.
Yeah.
Although the cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine. Till then I will be true. There's nothing I wouldn't do. I've been yearning and burning for all of you.
Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment.
My most absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. And to think I just forced... Now, first things first.
Now, in this batch of correction. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently...
Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball and... I'll nose out the exact compound within our... Always fortuitous to have ready access to a key chemical agent nearby. This might work out yet. Auntie may ignore our recent setbacks if I deliver an easy-to-market product. Just imagine the ad slogans. Air, now with extra fractiousness. Though, I suppose it only works on other Auntie's Choice employees, not our preservative-free rivals. Oh, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now we must formulate an antidote. If we're able to save my remaining subordinates, they can help us rush this product to market. Well, it's a textbook example of the medulla oblongata wagging the cerebellum. Although, frankly, there's a plethora of ways to stimulate the reptile brain into such a flurry. None of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercially viable. But where there's a will, there's a way to make a profit. Ah, there. I have determined the ideal counteragent. Here you are. Place it and the spore samples into that synthesizer. Enable the device and it will beget a working antidote momentarily. Return with it directly as soon as it does, if you please.
Try bubblegum slims, try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in 1. A double thriller, so make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke. No smoke bubbles. Ba-do-bop. At home or at work.
I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us. Though in the end, this should turn out to be quite a lucrative day. I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote? Really? Well, who knew I was working with such a professional? When backup arrives and releases me, you can be sure that... Wonderful. All right. I am activating the air filter. Marvelous. You'll find your remuneration in the chest behind me. I, Ahmed Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, here be seeing you.
Oh, bubblegum, 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 bubblegum.
Tobacco sweet at the end. What more could you want? A smoky, sugary blend.
Try bubblegum slims, bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in 1. A double thriller, so make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. Satisfaction doubles. Instead of boring old smoke rings, ooh, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles, blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-wop. For flavor that lasts and a taste. You can't top
from that first smooth inhale
to the very last.
I've been bartering with defectors. Traded 1 Boar Sprocket for a whole tin of prestige Boar No, those slapwits don't even fry their meat trucks. Feed that crud to a straight
Catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live
I must... You've returned. Now let me fetch some clean gloves. I'm here for any doctorial services. Yeah, I can apply some Auntie's branded... This may...
local atmosphere each pollination cycle. Multiply.
I thought I smelled gunpowder and blood. I'm here for any doctorial service. My stimulants...
To the colony, and you have a recipe for gunky eye, goop lung, post-nasal flooding, and worse. Unless you've stockpiled Falderall's mollifying emulsant. An easeful release from Arcadian allergens of all kinds. Use Falderall's mollifying demulcent and breathe easy once again. Falderall, the most trusted name in exo-anti-allergenics.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Now for something a little different, tonally, thematically.
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to blow it.
Welcome, welcome. How can I improve your day? I'm sure you'll find. Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
So who are you rooting for in the tossball leagues this season? Huh? I mean,
I'm simply not credulous enough to accept this is where I've ended up. I'd welcome you, would-be consumer, but we are not a retail operation. Please visit the various consumer locations around Fair. I was meant to have help, but they lacked the barest amount of gray matter it takes to keep from getting locked up by excessive corporate malfeasance. So I'm on my breaking my back, trying to buttress all these vines on top. So is there anything else, or you read my terminal? How embarrassing. The compliance adjusters broke the door lock when they arrested my predecessor, and I haven't gotten around to fixing it yet. Not that I thought anyone had come snooping. I'd made careful arrangements to tie up everyone's loose ends. Everyone except you, it seems. So, why are you so interested in my other work? You're not part of compliance. Huh. Assertive, ambitious, and aggressively self-deterministic? A go-getter who's not afraid of getting into the muck if there might be profit in it? You know, I've been looking for some backfills with the kind of cleverness usually only found on the seedy... I'm part of Sub Rosa. We're a group of merchants, information brokers, and commodity traders who deal outside the systems most folk are confined by.
You can trust them. We make under-the-table deals with them all the time.
We're the best way to get things done in anti-space if you're looking for profit. Puh, they were rubes, nitwits, dolts so lacking in faculties that they couldn't handle the minuscule, and by that I mean damn tiny, amount of discretion this job requires. They had to be dealt with so we could all get back to work. And now that I'm here, things will be running right smoothly. So, long as your brain pan's filled with more than a half-dead sprat spinning on a rusty wheel, I absolutely guarantee this is a... Oh, isn't that just wonderful? I had no suspicion when you walked through my door that you'd help resolve the last of the morass Paradise Island has become for us. And all we need you to do is access Quartermaster Cardosa's terminal and scrub any Spectrum vodka. It's already been resold, so having it in her system could become problematic. Because we are the black market in Arcadia. Odds are, at some point, you're going to need something you just can't get. Sub Rosa feeds that appetite to not just survive. Trust me. It'll probably be nothing. She's just a sergeant, not someone who has any real pull. So, and I'll be waiting here with your bit.
Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job.
This new corporate life is so confusing for us.
I feel so dumb right now. I was using Intel X, whatever the fuck it's called. Oh, that's great. I'm actually gonna turn down the motion. Hard. Ooh. I mean, holy shit, wait, I'm on. Oh. All high settings. Please don't die. Damn. I should have said, please make it over the fence.
Not everyone's cut out for life in an anti-campus.
Businesses. What do you need this time? Good eye. Oh, I'd say they're better than nice. Got more armor than a hammer. If things had turned out differently, might be someone else standing here. While I'd be off piloting. Don't have the aptitude for flight, apparently. But this role suits me fine. I like the upward mobility. I heard you got the bug, huh? She's a beauty up close, ain't she? More cylinders than you can count powering her engines. She uses her shape to drop like a stone during landing. Counters headwinds pretty well, too. Stand here all day. And over there, you see, the fuselage has been modified to... Tell me what you need, and I'll do my... No one here but you. Now there's an odd request. If you've got queries about my stock... Wait one rat-gone moment. She asked me for terminal access not even a fortnight ago. I'd call it coincidence. I can't for the life of me adduce a reason as to why a greenhouse manager would be interested in military inventory. I'm not sure why she didn't just tell me that in the first place. Well, we don't want an infiltrator exploiting any of our systems. Keycard to access the terminals on the boxes right outside my stores there. Feel free to...
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements.
Hey, what do you...
Is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's Choice, we strive to be 110% wholly plus artificial. Artificiality is our guiding principle. Enjoy an artificially enhanced existence through the conspicuous consumption of unavoidable embedded chemicals. With Auntie's Choice.
Okay, back to business. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Hey, you there! Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oaf? Well, look no further.
Wow, that's large!
It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an Uncle Wentworth Belvedere Stout. When they see me coming, they shout. Look out! Perchance a glance at me with ease. They know that I'm a VIP. It's a Wentworth Stout, and it says with pride that I'm making one top bonafide. In any crowd, I'm sure to stand out with an Uncle Wentworth Belvedere Stout.
How can I improve your... Gladly.
This paradigm of yours, or sovereign, or whatever, does it really provide everything you want?
Hello again. You get that inventory? How grand. That officially mops up the last of the mess from the... And while this might be a tad fewer bits than you were hoping for, just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose?
Uncle Wentworth, Belvedere
Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow rose with a split black circle near the middle. Like the one you passed on your way in. Find that rose?
Honest to goodness broadcasting for straight shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. An update from the front. Our continued push to spread free trade and self-betterment across Eden bears fruit. The Vox Relay, a hated protectorate communications platform, has been sent hurtling out into space. A considerable setback for their
So many rumors flying around about the rifts.
for Auntie's
Lab
choice.
folks can't figure them
All
out.
thanks to top trusted agents in the field. What other machinations do our provocateurs have planned?
Take care in the northern regions of the island. Fewer reports from scouts. Loose your words. I'm listening. Competence recognizes competence. Good work.
Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down.
Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down.
It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka. Red and green and black and blue.
Milky white and orange too.
Yellow,
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander. No target. Hey, got a distraction for you. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
Not quite charged yet.
Looking low on ammo there, Commander. I could help you whip something. Can it wait, Commander? Sure.
Tip it back and drink it, drink it.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, glug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down.
Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down.
It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos.
thing since sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement. Under only one circumstance will wireless-free Arcadia report hearsay. If it makes the competition look bad. So now, hear this juicy rumor from Protectorate territory. Frontline scuttlebutt has it the Sovereign is missing in action. He's supposedly their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view, seen in neither moon nor station. What's the story here? We see Anti all the livelong day, cutting deals, driving profits. And the Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately. Quite the go-getter. He's supposed to be the Sovereign's top VP, his muscle. He's entirely involved in their whole totalitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answer to him. Makes you wonder if the console is really running the show. Who knows? We have all the jigsaw pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first to know. Now, on to other things. Next up, something reasonably... peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently...
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most... Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. All other questions may be answered. Best of luck to you.
Grab a can today. Tongues to sweetmeats, lungs to hearts. They use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hocks and rears to dits. Efficient meals. We make more beds. Forced worst, oh forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst, oh forced worst. Grab a can today.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
No coarse pores, bristles poking our gums. With their proprietary whisker extraction. Pulverized bones means no tooth cracking crunch. We gobble it down and get back to the action.
Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there. You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts. You know, work in the assembly line makes for a powerful hunger. So, when we need to relight our thrusters, we don't waste time slow roasting some fancy woolly cow fillet mignon. No, sir. We crack open a room temp tin of Borswurst. That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft serving of feral pork paste to boost.
My system still ain't gotten the memo we're clear of the relay. I'm itching to keep real glad you found a way to mitigate the destruction. Without the relay looming over all, maybe the island can finally recover. Lon knows it's seen enough as it is. Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the Order. Now, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I don't reckon fanatical is part of their employee code of conduct. And as you've seen, that kind fine by me. Oh, I see you're here. Seems friendly enough, if a mite guarded and a little thick-headed in his view. Though I reckon he's...
Grab a can today.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible, We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
The Order of the Ascendant awaits us on Golden Ridge, Commander.
Life here's tough. Sure wish my leaders spent their time dictating my every move. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of Raptidons or some such.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. You've let yourself slide, feeling down on your luck. Fell off the ladder and you think that you're stuck. The only loser is the shirker who quits. Your problems can be solved if you spend more bits. Trying to find happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us
Before we rev engines, I'd really like to check on Zeb still. It won't take long. Not to belabor the point, but Zeb's not in the habit of staying in one place over long. We miss him here, and there's no telling. Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Seems like we're making our way to what will be the second act of this game. Also, I apologize for the fact that I'm not moving around a lot, as I am currently dealing with a 3D print that has a bunch of weird little support pieces. Gosh damn it, I can't get one. So what time is it? 103.
It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice.
Look at me. It's on my back. Is that part of the dead man's jacket? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's cool. And they blocked it off. Oh. Wait, the vent isn't there anymore. Oh.
It was great. This one was for Niles, right? It was great meeting you, Niles. You're right. An agent's life is a busy one, and there's little time for meeting with citizens to say farewell in person. But we are happy to be of service. As for your question, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't become an agent if you put your mind to it. It only requires hard work and a dedication to the greater good. I have no doubt that you have what it takes to be one of the best and the brightest, Niles. Good luck to you. And look me up if, or should I say when, you become an agent.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Let's go into cryostasis. Just for a little while.
squawk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Antes goods or services.
Huh. Well, at least it's not visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile. Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate. Word to the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate.
Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
The matriarch herself designed it. And
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
The uncomplicated and my turns are quite straightforward. Yes, I am the uncomplicated
Rat tingling. All charged up.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the Sprague race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, lean off all these supplies, the crabble skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters. And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off? So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Somehow the Vox was launched.
Vengeance is worthless. Vengeance is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please. I can guess your reasons, but you nearly jeopardized our mission. Thankfully, my friends made it out in time to avoid being spaced in that metal coffin.
What happened at the Vox was complicated. It'd take too long to explain, and we need to go rescue your friends. Don't we, Commander? I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I'll answer what I can. Stop there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. Please respect my wish to avoid reopening closed wounds. The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them. Ah, of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby settlement. I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign's grace, which has been to my benefit. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now, not even a crowbar could pry open all those shut eyes. If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct, and she was taken to be refreshed. I never heard what her alleged crime was meant to be. The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable. The injustice of it rattled me. And once I began to look into what had happened, the more discomfort I felt. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so small, claustrophobic, repressive. And my smoldering resentments became a full conflagration.
Station's gone. I can scarcely believe it. If we hadn't been assigned to guard the landing pad... For us, the Sentinel arrived when she did.
Time to earn my commission. This thing's got a mean streak.
You sure do go through ammo, don't you? Not to worry, we can always craft us more.
Good time for a chat right now.
Sure.
Thought we were done for now.
Got some bad company.
You again. I heard fight.
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late. I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
Oh. The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Void-damned Protectorate brutality, that's what. The Consul sent a sentinel to conduct a preliminary interrogation. But it was more like exploratory surgery. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky the cipher, right. I managed to memorize it before I was nabbed. 02519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster. Please don't think me ungrateful for your efforts, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces.
That might just be the most ruthless bait and switch I ever heard. Your friends ought to be proud.
Thanks. Funny what ideas come into your head after losing a molar. I'm no martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system.
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander? Yes, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can try.
Excellent work. I'd say I won't forget how you've helped me, but, well, the bravest thing I ever did was start thinking for myself. Everything else after that's been easy.
Good luck, Audra.
Likewise.
Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists: advertising. Your co-worker Ryan is sleepy after consuming a full midday meal.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity...
Let me handle it.
Never mind. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Featuring our
Sorry, ain't ready yet.
Show your supervisor. Stay hungry.
Ready to wait. On your command. Free hold the hand. Couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
But you wanna eat something now. You'll go for lunch with Boris Rockets. When your tea is getting cream and your winger's out of steam, recharge your top all through with Boris Rockets. Boris Rockets. Boris Rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
You've returned, but hold a moment. What the blazes was that? What do you mean? All of them? And you didn't think to dissuade her? Damn it, Niles! Our cause isn't served by more corpses. Do you think I don't know that? Was she at least able to give you the cipher before? I wish the success of this venture had not come at such a terrible cost. But perhaps I was...
Can't fault you for having doubts.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so... surly. Customers? Oh, you mean patrons. And they spit? How unhygienic. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fit. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Never fear. Next time, I fully intend to involve you in said trouble before it develops into a full-blown...
Reckon I like the sound of that.
Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
Do you always put your hands on other people's things? Just need to pack my things and I'll depart. Best not to
Got
stop.
time for a debrief, Commander? It's good, don't it? Helping folks like Zeb and Audra hit back against the Protectorate. Almost like being back with the Earth Directorate. Pretty sure Val can give you something for this. It's easy to focus on all that's going wrong, but wins ought to be celebrated too. Wait, hold on. You can make balloon animals? That's a darn shame. And here I was hoping you might make me a Canid. Shucks, Commander. I'm gonna get top-heavy you keep paying me compliments like that. Thanks again for going out of your way to help Zeb. Now I can focus on hunting down the Vrees without...
Was a bit too Tau Ceti for the vibrant Arcadian market. You've got to fail, Aster. We can't exactly skip drive you back home, so you're demoted to Assistant VP of Vending. Stock. Let's see if you can keep the Sprat crisps fresher than your advertising copy. Next, Russell Crocker in morale management. Dress codes for everyone's benefit, Russ.
Look who's back.
No smock, no wholesale office with an Elysium view. Wear something nice and solvent-proof for your new role as Executive Drainage Manager in Recreant Reclamations and Artificial Additives. Remember...
Consider finding a human companion.
Prudence dictates we maintain...
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. You haven't heard? When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half the town below, where most of the domiciles were. A number of our subjects drowned. Others got concussed, or even crushed. A few were electrocuted or exposed. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up. So some drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. All right.
I probably...
Of course, may you realign with the
Outsider.
paradigm.
Each a vital cog. Each a vital cog.
Prudence dictates we leave the burden of
returned.
thought to our better.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to Protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Dut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, We always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance. I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital... What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts. We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts. Oh, you failed to hear the loudspeakers on the way in? The announcement we're obliged to repeat incessantly. Well, allow me to paraphrase. Protectorate law finds us guilty of treason on account of letting Westport fall prey to Auntie's Choice saboteurs. Well, obviously, we've forsaken our duties as members of the Protectorate. It is incumbent upon us to fight to the death, yet we still live, as does our enemy. Now, either the Arbiters arrive to execute us, or this place falls under the vapid boot heel of Auntie's Choice. No matter who wins, we cannot sustain ourselves here for long. These fine and decent folk don't deserve having their lives thrown away on account of my failures. If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the Arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such. Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile. I owe it to every single person. Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. The parts can be found at the youth. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create. Farewell now.
Profit safari across the Arcadia.
Nice weather we have been having, or not having.
Lower management to members of the board. Tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Now this is top shelf mantipillar secretion. And what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Immunosol, the right multi-spectrum antibiotics for wildlife interactions gone wrong.
Prudence dictates we cherish what we have and defend it.
Cloister, a law-forsaken snowball orbiting Elysium. Everyone knows Cloister's home to the computronic powerhouse known as the Archive. But that ain't the only profit driver here.
Yes? Hazel should get you sorted right. She's right between the barracks and the main.
Hides, heads, and claws are as tough as the tundra. Cautious but feisty. Bearish and bullish. Best keep your distance.
Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You'd think that a fully stocked auto-mechanical... Trouble is, a bunch... As a matter of fact, yes. Recently, when the crates by the wall got too high, it began stacking supplies on the catwalk above.
I'd gather that their automech programming is just as rigid as the rest of their society. Meaning, this automech didn't misplace anything.
Logic can be a funny thing, you understand. One misstep can have the most peculiar results. Doubtful. Zeranium affects their aggression and targeting subroutines. Basic instructions would still be functional. The quartermech is my responsibility. Claim whatever parts you require from the missing supplies, and we'll call the matter settled. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for.
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander. Those parts are bound to turn up somewhere.
I assume you two have met already? Delphinia? No. Best of luck.
Sure, you can scoop up their thinking parts.
See you soon, I hope.
Sell it for scrap or break it down for biomass. Do not eat. That should go without saying. Not unless you want to spray the rocks with a biomess.
Now that you mention it, there was one particularly insistent little mech. After several firm remonstrations, I told it the interior of this building until
then, bottoms up to your bottom line.
More quality broadcasting coming right up. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink Purple Berry tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink Purple Berry tequila.
my Earth until...
When you drink Purple Berry tequila.
Say, looking for big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the Purple Bread Worm with Purple Berry tequila.
The pleasant atmosphere and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it, the matriarch working with and through the sovereign devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where if each of us does our part. When you drink Purple Berry tequila,
It's loaded with additives and preservatives, made with 100% real artificial purple coloring that has a little added kick to get you going in the morning.
like those menace of raptidons or the base individualists within Auntie's choice. Don't fret, the system is resilient. The system abides. But now, more than ever, we must all do our part to maintain it. Keep doing your job. When you drink Purple Berry tequila.
Yes, it's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try Purple Berry tequila today.
Any minor disruption.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate seal for their assigned murder? Report them for parental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the
Shake a
law.
tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink
Under
Purple
protectorate
Berry
law,
tequila.
we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality.
Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink Purple Berry tequila.
Insufficiency in defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
Play hard so you work a little harder. Surviving won't make you any smarter. So have another purple berry. Have another purple berry. Have another purple berry tequila. Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals.
individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources.
And To address all the hubbub over these rifts, Arcadia's yaysayers and eggheads would have us think these cosmic light shows herald the end of the worlds. Poppycock! Rifts present an opportunity, not a calamity. Once someone irons out their reality-rending downside, we'll be left with nothing but upside. I have full confidence that our lab coats in experimental operations will innovate a profitable use for them. Rifts could be leveraged in negotiations or to gatekeep trade routes. Think of the R&D potential. Seriously, think of it. That's your job, VPs. Auntie's job is to keep you motivated. The threat of extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Now, on to other things. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right, wrong, left on the ACS Undisputed Claim. And who did I see riding with me? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung on our brave new meritocracy. I saw my opportunity and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom runger who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge her because I rose before the merger, which makes me so all full of confidence, I asked her, how do I find success in Auntie? And this is what she said to me.
The old corporate thinking will only leave you singing. Listen, child, and take it straight from now. This term, self-betterment, makes you 110% everything you ever hoped to be.
On your neighbors, same as ever.
I'm back.
Prudence dictates.
Be the you that you would be if you were any better. Get some get up and go. You get up and go get her.
Outside.
I had a nightmare that the matriarch didn't give us the paradigm. And we were
Outsider? Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Thank you. I know community service can be a foreign concept for those outside the Protectorate, so I hope this is... Once our automechs are all running again, we'll have Westport back on track in no time. The itinerant stranger returns.
Apologies, this unit's conversation is functioning.
Shortly, you and I will all get rich.
She said, persuade them that a better me liberates society. Sell them on an improved me. It's time to mount to piety. Choose betterment or impairment. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Take that reason back, your role and ignore all told. Monopolize for price, control that's our highest goal. Pitch them on some moral graves. Make them buy our corporate ways. Convince them and increase
Greetings. Something new to report? Ah, well, then return with the remaining 5 volumes to...
I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rivals. Suppose I can't outdo or outthink the vast herds. She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game He's cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
Do what you can and do what you must to get
I just have to mention really quick the stuff that they're doing with Cleo, or whatever her name is. The oh, what is it? Cleo, Auntie Cleo's Choice, right? I love what they do with her though, because let me see, it is Cleo.
My corporate seal had been revived.
Auntie's Choice. That's what it is. I really enjoy the fact that they use an older person for the voice on that, because, and also an older person to like represent the head of a company, because it feels very in tune with the realism. There's a lot of realism in a game and a lot of silly shit in the game, and both are really great.
No, Jackson, don't! Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly! Me, Jackson! You're too young to be a crater in the dirt!
Spacefaring Frontier's person type. Try it. Despite the countless voices
Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Mighty of... Damn! Well, that draws an end to both our hopes for those boots and our associate. He thought those boots would make him fly. Not nearly as We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears. I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little tape.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to...
Though the power of that overloader will daily...
So if you were to use them boots to bounce...
Exactly!
Thank the...
Wait. I get fucking double jump? I am so happy. I get double jump. This is great. I have to check on it though. Why do I get double jump? Is there a good reason behind it, or is it just haha double jump? Also, please tell me I get to keep it, because this is just the best.
That's tobacco. Smoke our tobacco.
It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you. Our medical experts recommend you buy a bunch and puff right in.
That was so scary. As it turns out, if I move what direction I'm like actually going in, It just launches me in that direction very suddenly without much warning.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's Choice.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice.
There are so many reasons to shop for Auntie's Choice products. We have a wide range of goods for every budget, from the most extravagant to the most bit-minded of customers. We have food and drink for every taste and meal you can imagine, plus a few more that you can't imagine, but that we can sell you recipes for. We are also the only retailers for parasite-free purple berries.
The term parasite-free indicates the fact that any kind of parasite found in an Auntie's Choice product is provided free of charge and is not the property of Auntie's Choice or its subsidiary companies, and the eating of said parasite absolves Auntie's Choice of any legal responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy. And now, back to it. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Crab witch, a sandwich made from crab will make a mighty fine treat. Crab witch, a sandwich you want to eat. A crabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistricians process the meat to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat. So grab a crab because it can't be beat. Best of all, this tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now it's good for me and you. Crab witch, a sandwich made with crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crab witch, it's the sandwich you want to eat.
On the road again. Let's fucking go. I got foodsies and I got the ability to die.
Oh, you're by our crop of Brachythecium rutabulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
Minor whoops. Minor whoops.
Extravagant to the most bit-minded of customers. We have food and drink for every taste and meal you can imagine, plus a few more that you can't imagine, but that we can sell you recipes for.
Oh, you're by our crop of
Also
Brachythecium
the only
rutabulum.
retailers for parasite-free purple berries.
The term parasite-free indicates the
Tabulum.
fact that any kind
They're
of
found in
parasite
bandages
found
and
in
burn
Auntie's
tinctures.
Choice product is provided free of charge and is not the property of Auntie's
If you don't
Choice.
have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
Parasite absolves Auntie's Choice of any legal responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy. Okay, back to business. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
That's it? It was that easy?
Did that dude really fucking jump off the top? He literally could have. That's not even a... Oh, this might be it.
Now upward and onward. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or guile.
That's it? It was that easy? That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jack. Wonderful.
We've certainly found our way into a most Poor Ida. She wasn't able to overcome a lifetime of protectorate programming. Well, thanks to you, she failed. And that's one last insult to the Sovereign I'm happy to oblige. He hadn't been here terribly long, so we weren't particularly familiar. Like me, he was also former protectorate. But he was not raised in Fairfield, so we'd never met before. Still, he seemed like a friendly, kind sort. Albeit a headstrong one. Please do hurry. I've lost count of how many meals we've missed, but it is closer to many than a few, and we...
Not so long ago, on a tidally locked moon, some greenhorn tripped a valve in a chemical plant gloom. Brown sludge flooded the place, the vat manager chanced. The taste, he didn't survive, but now we've got instant Borslow pay. Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Management regrets your loss, but hey, that's all when. Sometimes getting ahead means giving up a limb. One recent fiscal year to kick workers into gear. And he asked for a new stim that keeps minds crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their gray. Presenting liftoff laxative hooray. Accidents happen, it's part of the job.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild. Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the Astrogator to allow the Incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recovered. Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Protectorate
For merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice. Building a better Eden, where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive? And this month's winner of Auntie's Jingle Contest TM is Factory Technician 3rd Class Janie Thirunadu Karasar, who submitted the following audio recording.
I love Auntie, yes.
Lara, you owe me a sparring session.
Got Inez moved into Helen's old quarters. I figure, if anyone's unlikely to be vexed by finding fossilized purpleberry crunch in their mattress, it's an Auntie's Choice trooper. You think Helen would approve of us taking on a product pusher? suppose you're right. They'd have matched wits found it, huh? No. You know what? This one's on me. Shouldn't have left a line about. Something like that. Truth is, I was getting ready to toss that old thing. Guess I just wanted to listen to it one last time. See if I missed anything other than her waxing about the greater good. I don't know. Some hint of who she really was? Some sign that she could turn into someone who'd betray her own team? Sounds stupid said out loud. You know, I can't really remember what the others sounded like. Helen, Eric, Wade. I've tried recalling their voices, but there's just nothing. Static. All these years. And the only recording I've managed to preserve is from the one person I'd rather forget. Kind of you to say, Commander. I hope it continues to be true. No, burn it, launch it out the airlock, do whatever you want with it. Means nothing. Always up for a little back. Can't say I know her well enough to have much in the way of an opinion. She seems capable. She's still got more loyalty to Auntie's choice than they have to her, but sure thing.
Sprite crisp, 1000% germ-free. Cause nothing survives when it's flash bright at 405 degrees.
I can't recall seeing any of these protector types ever run a scam on each other.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself, I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Why, that's terrible. But what? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed... Jackson, you idiot! Duh! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! There's no... This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more... personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous things. Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend it all in the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion. Well, these riffs got me awful perturbed. Ain't reality hard enough without...
Honest to goodness broadcasting for straight shooters across
without some nerve-wracking phenomenon punching holes in it.
Free Arcadia. A little good news to brighten your day. Local protectorate forces have been considerably vexed for some time by a troublesome Zeranium gas leak in their repair facility. Top brass, sources tell, ordered their commander see it sorted in short order. Well, a brief while ago, our field agents exacerbated the problem further. Hazardous gas plumes have proliferated the area, making automech reinforcements damn near impossible. One might easily suppose this signifies utter failure on the part of their commander, and only hope it signals the imminent end of his command. Now, on to other things. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples. Spare me such timid drivel. We needn't waste time bandying lies. Of course, I know why you're really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny. The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays. Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This...
Do not speak of biology to me, interloper. We are not the same. I am built in accordance with...
If you are conniving for some concession of weakness...
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it?
Please, stay. It would please me to...
Not very copacetic.
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead. Spare me your insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate pet. This was always going to end in blood.
What the?
Looks like a fight.
Guess I had this mystery all wrong. A small part of me was hoping I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. She was. Romantic entanglements ain't exactly encouraged between troopers, but I digress. Thanks for your help.
Look alive, Commander.
Commander, watch your vitals!
Guess I had this mystery all wrong. I lost a friend in the... I appreciate that. Never really talked about the direction of my...
You save my colors through the gauntlet down. Now Spectre comes inbound. All the colors don't...
Emmeline will be pleased not to have to worry about her fruits and such going missing anymore.
Being this close to DeVries feels like we're fine. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Where did he get a helmet? Probably from the upgrades, actually, now that I think that up.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down.
Take it up, further.
Let's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos.
And now it's available in mysterious murky brown.
Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without. Our Iffy Jiffy mail order division informs it is now offering the Pan-Pharmacon 5 walk-in industrial microwave. Originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purposes we may only guess at, the Pan-Pharmacon 5 is now available to you, the unremarkable everyday consumer. Step inside and let electromagnetic waves bathe over you, exciting your molecules and curing such ailments as dropsy, sciatica, narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism. Not recommended for longer than 1 second at a time. Not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan. Ask your doctor if a walk-in industrial microwave is right for you.
Fine. Let us proceed.
This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
I'm looking for a meal. Don't want to do no
cooking, all I wanna do is swallow. Hey, here's a fancy can. Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Forced worst, oh forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst. Forced worst, oh forced worst. Grab a can today. Tongues to sweet meats, lungs to parts. They use all the tastiest parts. Ears to hocks and rears to tits. Efficient meals means we make more bits. Forced worst, oh forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst. Forced worst, oh forced worst. Grab a can today. No coarse pores, bristles poking our guns with their proprietary whiskey extraction.
Rat stealing, all charged up.
Crack and crunch, we gobble it down and get back to the action. Oh, howdy.
On what? No logic?
Assembly line makes for a powerful hunger. So when we need to relight our... Mignon? No, sir. We crack open a room temp tin of force first. That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft serving of feral pork paste to boost productivity to full burn in those small hours. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back to the factory floor. From snout to tail, it's all it ain't the worst till it's extruded from factory bath into my tummy. Who knew meat paste could taste so yummy? Forced worst, oh forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst. Forced worst, oh forced worst. Grab a can today. Don't be a shirker, don't be a slob. Grab a can and get back on the job with forced worst. Forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
It's the crunch. That scrump's the one that makes it a brunch.
At attention, Trooper. Report. Why are you out here? Where's your unit?
What unit? I was just eating some purple berry. Wait. My unit. All along, they ambushed us. There was so much blood. You can't make me go back there.
Damn, this is bad. Listen, nobody's making you go back, but you're an easy target for Raps or worse if you stay put. Your unit wouldn't want this for you.
Yeah, that's true. I've got to get back to Fairfield. Back inside our bivouac wall. Back where it's safe.
Yeah, that's it. Back to town, where you can get a big, comforting bowl of purpleberry crunch. You ready to move out?
Yeah. Thanks for all your help. Oh, Law! The Protectorate scum took all our weapons. How am I supposed to get back? What? My hands are shaking fit to fall off my arms. Of course. I hate to ask, but any chance you got a grenade I can borrow? Even if I miss, the noise should scare off any raptidons. Thank you.
Gotta say, Commander, this weren't one of your finer ideas. Let's hope he ain't got the wherewithal to actually pull the pin.
Just gotta get to Fairfield. Just gotta get to Fairfield. Just gotta. Oh, who was that? Is someone out there? Stand back! I'm warning you. I got a grenade. All I gotta do is pull this pin and. Uh-oh.
Best keep our lamps lit to avoid the
Practicing some battlefield medicine.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice is all about choice. From 15 different kinds of fresh from frozen meats to canned animals, vegetables, and minerals.
Time to earn my
Color of
commission.
the rainbow, and then some. And you deserve that choice. You deserve
Supply pods? Sir, why would... By the matriarch. What are those? Open fire! Sound off! Who's still upright? Wait, there's more! Why are they just standing there? They spit acid! Take cover!
Looks like a fight.
Get back here! Traitor! Shit!
Hey, I've got a combat!
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering. Time to restock your arsenal? Planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need. In one place. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or gut. Need in one place. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
I'm yearning and burning for you. My heart save is intended for you. Although the cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine. Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new.
Did anybody else just see me and my companions go through the roof as we went down? Great game. Incredible coding.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
I agree with Liza. I'm inclined to keep a few paces from farming equipment from now on. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer, so it was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest, I'd like a little distance.
Can't anyway. Sure.
Although the cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine. Till then I will be true. There's nothing I wouldn't do. I've been yearning, not burning, for all of you.
Now we are gonna go on to planet number 2. Oh, these arachnids are terrifying. Yeah, octobitches. I don't know. Oh, that's a beautiful fucking planet.
At the junction of opportunity
The one on the
and
left.
runaway gumption, you'll hear
That one.
Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free think.
No offense to Val, but it's real nice anyway. Need something?
then if truth be the very fact we found each other boggles the undisciplined mind. I can count on you, you can count on me. We're the golden ratio, geometric harmony. When our theories are
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill.
Sorry, loitering
This
ain't
place
my
ain't
crime
half
of
bad.
choice.
I've been to seedier underbellies.
This ain't the place to go poking your nose
Up
in
to
other
no
folks'
good.
business.
Good.
Keep a low profile. We're trying to run a respectable criminal
Oh,
operation.
My pa always told me not to do business with off-station
Keep
folk,
an eye out for
especially if
We
they're
got a good
heavily
thing going.
Can't tell if you're a fixer or need fixing.
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free Market Station is open to all, except spies. It's awful suspicious how you've been gallivanting about, asking everyone questions.
I am not a spy. The information I'm collecting here shall be of historical significance someday. Surely you can appreciate that.
Right. I'm sure that information wouldn't help at all in clearing us out of the station years from now. I'll be watching you.
Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of Arcadia's history through scientific exploration? What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS Free Market. Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were a new arrival, but I held out some hope that you might be able to enlighten me where the station populace has not. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded knowledge wherever it can be found. But my earnest questions have been met with suspicion. The ACS Free Market is a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter. Free Market Station was hewed from the ruins and built into the settlement it is today. If some independent preservationist would be willing to assist me in discovering the truth, I certainly would appreciate it. That's great. I can offer you a stipend from my exploratory budget for anything you might manage to discover. Converse with the locals, peer into unturned corners, and see what your able hand might unearth. I look forward to furthering the cause of history with you. I'd ask about in the saloon and the bazaar. Both are places where gossip flies about like so many tarot rays. Sub Rosa likely has some information about the crash, but I'm not sure where. You also might be able to find some intact portion of the ship amidst all of the station's wreckage. Take a look around. I'm sure you'll be able to get farther on your own.
Mind your own illicit business. I'll mind.
Remember, nothing's a crime if you
Nice
never
day
get
for
caught.
shady dealings.
Researched and designed to increase energy, efficiency, creativity, and focus. A statistically significant number of scientists agree. Vinculum flavor drops are qualitatively advantageous. Help your food taste better together with Vinculum from the Order of the Ascendant. Whimsical computational jest 37A, be like the Midas operator, make a difference today. This popular number has been conclusively proven to promote cognitive function.
The spread, illnesses, and eventual control of the purple berry parasite. OA Archive transmission number 3918-4 begins here. Hello. For the record, my name is Marie de Rothschild, Junior Archivist, Class 4 of the Archive. Today, I would like to talk about irresponsible spread of the purple berry parasite by Auntie's Choice and its numerous subsidiaries and former supernumerary, although that's a different lecture. The spread of this parasite included a corresponding rise in gastrointestinal illnesses and deaths until basic preventative measures were put in place. after illness-related costs exceeded corporate profits. As is usual for Auntie's Choice. The purpleberry parasite infects nearly 100% of all purpleberry bushes, both in the wild, on corporate farms, and in our hydroponic collectives. Originally discovered on a single colony world, the purpleberry plant was subsequently spread throughout the colonies due to Auntie's Choice's poorly regulated interstellar shipping. Well, actually, it was due to Spacer's Choice, which
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker.
as they mostly amount.
Lad, you...
You ain't got much of a concept of a deal, do you? You ain't got nothing to offer. And
Another challenger. None have defeated my collections, and none shall. But cards, my dear, of the toss ball and pitch. Sporting. A not unimpressive display, closing in on my own. With perhaps a handful more, I cannot open my wares to any unless they're... Feel free to return once you've both...
This documentarian has ever witnessed, in a rare Auntie's Choice lab recording in our archive, which we acquired from a corporate defector to the Protectorate before our stellar system was sealed and the...
Seen my fix? Hope you're about to offer to rid me.
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign-given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may attempt to be.
It is good that you have not. Some of my brethren are not as patient as I, especially with outsiders. We are the sovereigns...
And executing anyone who deviates.
You! That is a gross misrepresentation. Everyone at this station has deviated more than slightly, yet I certainly haven't introduced them to my...
Of course not. Some would go to mental refreshment. Most deviant thought can be corrected with the gentle reinforcement of Protectorate laws and a few select chemicals. I came to meet with the information broker for, Protectorate business, Protectorate reasons. However, I find myself foiled at near every turn. None within the Protectorate would defy an arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason without rendering myself unable to learn what I seek.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but.
Eventually expelled when they reach a size of approximately 2 centimeters in length.
See, you may have thought you said have an audience, but what you actually said was let him assassinate.
Do I look like a sentinel to you? No, don't answer that. My point is that if I wanted to kill everyone here, we would not be having this obnoxious conversation.
No matter what this fella says, he's not going to convince me to trust him. He's a walking security risk.
You suggest a partnership? An arbiter working closely with a third party is unheard of. But I suppose if I've no choice...
Interesting thought. Occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking into. Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's unassuming, quiet-like. Most of the folks there just want to be left alone. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker. But we ain't heard from them in a fortnight and change. Serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. Great! Take the lap-caned with you. I've had enough of his excitability, and so have my customers.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan Rao.
When I was an apprentice, yes.
I shall meet you at the camp. Let us hope we...
Resulting in the expelling of the worms.
Greetings again. Libations or information? What's your poison? If you were running a less-than-legal group, would you want everyone? Lots of folks in Sub Rosa have friends and family elsewhere. Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate predominantly. But some order. If their identities somehow got...
Procedures or prescribing expensive ointments such as their antibiotics. A topical cream that offers no benefit to the dying patient, except possibly smoothing away stubborn wrinkles, according to product literature. However, given the purpleberry's non-zero...
Come now, Prospero, you've been on that stage. Terribly, you've identified me properly. But information transference is the lifeblood of free markets. I'm in charge of keeping the... My resolve, liquid courage has never failed me. You see, I can't just drink. Now, if you look...
And wasteful of the edible portion of the purple berries. So these methods were deemed non-cost-effective and rejected out of hand. Eventually, the answer was found not in a lab, but in a history book. Specifically, a history text on Saltuna, a crossbreed
Protect your
of
loved
two
ones,
different
protect
earth
yourself.
species called salmon and tuna, was found that contained a reference to anisopid nematodes, or salmon worms, with an estimated 70 to 90% of all salmon being infected by these parasites. More importantly, the text contains a solution to eradicating these parasites. Freezing. The simple and obvious, yet untried, act of freezing the salmon meat killed the embedded parasites. A quick test showed the same procedure worked on PVP eggs, although without quite 100% effectiveness. The remaining parasite eggs were not removed, a method that was judged too wasteful and expensive, since they increased the protein content of the berries without affecting their texture or flavor in any discernible way. The microscopic
That
egg
wayward
remains were
science type didn't just ain't surprised. All that
felt by the unaided eyes and tongues of their consumers. So Auntie's Choice administrators were satisfied with this inept solution. Purple berries
How are
are
the
now
informant
a
lines
common
treating ya?
nutritional and
Hear anything
flavoring
good?
agent throughout the colony world.
My only field
Mindless Auntie's Choice
Oh my
consumers
gosh,
especially
that's
purchase a large
that's
variety
great. I love this
of
little.
prefer the old days when you were
All of
protected
it, how am I
mislabeled.
just- Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave this off here for now. I've gone through, made it to a new area, purchased some shit, and I think that will be,
demonstrated their contempt
I think that's enough
for
for
their
today,
customers,
especially since
for
I've been
nature,
going
and for any
for
pretense of safety. Another
2
reason this
and almost 3
documentarian is
hours.
grateful
So 2
for
hours,
our
45
orders
minutes.
fabricated
That's not bad,
nutritional foodstuffs.
and yes, I think I'm gonna
OA
log off.
archive transcription number
Bye.
3918-4 ends here.